out here in King George this weekend, waiting for a friend of mine to come out so we can be out here when I cut this tree on up at an angle down. So just in case I get hurt, somebody's out here gonna help me take it down. So got my chainsaw, got everything we need, gloves, everything. We're gonna make some spaghetti this weekend. It's my dad's spaghetti sauce. It's super good. We're gonna try to make it anyways. Also got my steak for tonight. Gonna make fried mushrooms, onions, and asparagus tips to go with that steak. So, and I got my mashed potatoes, of course. Yeah, it's a little cool. Got a small fire going. It's smoldering a little bit. Put a piece of wet wood on there. See if it'll dry it up. But we'll be good. I'll cut this tree down and see if I can't cut it up and get some dry wood out of it. Cut a log over there, a few logs over there actually. We'll see how it goes. It rained a couple days ago. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. I don't know about tonight though. Yeah, just showing cloudy tonight. Actually, it's not even showing rain for tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Yeah, all the way up to 3 o'clock it's just cloudy. Hopefully it gets down to low 51 like it says. That'll be nice. So I'm just going to sit here and relax a little bit. Probably get the rest of my stuff in the tent. All I got's out is cooler and water. Yeah, and then wait for Jason to get here and we'll get this tree out of the way. Hopefully, without going into the fire. Alright, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Alright, it's about 3 o'clock, yeah, 2:25, getting a little bit hungry, so I put the water on for the noodles, and once that starts to boil, I'm going to go ahead and cut everything up and get everything in the pan, in my other pan, so I can get it fried up and get ready for the sauce. So yeah, I'm just going to let that boil here for a little bit. It hasn't even started boiling. I just put it on 3 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago maybe. So yeah, I will update you on my progress with it. I I will keep recording as I cook it, show you what I'm doing, show you what I'm adding. And then I'll show you the finished product. Like I said, it's not with spaghetti noodles, it is with elbow macaroni. It's a lot easier to use elbow macaroni instead of spaghetti noodles out here. So, alright, I'll get back. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut up the green pepper. Normally, when I'm camping, I don't use food, burn it up in the fireplace, or in the fire. I'm not going to do that with this green pepper. Once I get what I need for my spaghetti, which will be about that, I'm going to put some on the fire and grill it. So, take your green pepper, cut it up into 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch chunks. Since I'm not making all that, I don't need a lot of green pepper and onion. However, I have about 1 pound of beef. And yes, all of that will go in, because I like a lot of meat in my spaghetti. So you're not just eating noodle, you're getting proteins and beef. People ask me how I can keep bears from coming around if I got all this food out here and I don't have a bear-proof container. It's simple. Everything I bring out is sealed. There's no smell. The bear can't smell it. Once I unseal it, what I don't use gets thrown in the fire. The water's probably boiling while I'm sitting there cutting all this. Yep. I used about 1/2 of that box. Anyways, as I was saying about the bears, anything I bring out is sealed until I use it. I have canned foods in there. I had steak, got that ground beef, and it hasn't been opened yet. It's been in my cooler. It hasn't been opened yet. Once I open it, I know I'm going to use all that ground beef. It's going to be a big mess in this pan that I'm using here, but it'll fit. Once I'm done with that, I'll put the styrofoam plastic in the fire and burn it up. So yeah, that tomato juice, I might end up drinking it. Never know. Alright, so I got the green pepper in there. I need to get my green pepper off of there. Alright, so I got the green peppers in here. Now come the onions. No cutting board, just don't slice through your finger. Right there, that works. Don't need a lot of onions either. Sounds like somebody's over there having World War III. One of the hunters actually came out today. I seen him walking, but I didn't know if it was him, if it was a hunter, or what. So I unlatched my gun and I hollered, and he hollered, so we talked for a little bit. He was looking for a coyote his son seen. So, yeah. Told him there hadn't been a coyote up here. Had a fox yesterday I had to shoot at because it came up after me. Alright. Put a little bit of oil with the onions and peppers. So as I was saying, yesterday I heard what I thought was a deer running in the valley about 150 yards that way, maybe 100 yards that way. So I thought, why not go see what it is? I went to the ridge and I walked that ridge line. It wasn't a deer. It was a red fox, a big red fox. And I watched him. I got my phone out to try to record him. And just after I got my phone out to record him, he disappeared. You ever get that feeling like there's something wrong? Well, I did. So I pulled my gun. I didn't see him until he got within 10 feet of me, coming straight at me. Up the ridge. He was coming uphill and he was moving. So, needless to say, I fired 2 shots. Missed him on both, which is okay. I'm good with that. But he didn't bother me. The first shot made him veer off. The second shot just kept him going. That's all. So yes, that happened yesterday. But he was big. He was about the size of a 1-year-old German Shepherd. So that was my funness for yesterday. I'm going to get back to cooking this. I got to stir these onions and peppers. Got to put some pepper in there. I have to put some crushed red pepper in there and some salt. After the meat goes in is when I'm going to do the salt and pepper. And I'm going to fry up these crushed red peppers with those onions and green peppers. Or bell peppers, if that's what you call them. That's what you want to call them. So let me get to this. I'm going to cook them for about 3 more minutes and then I'm going to put the beef in. But I got to get the crushed red pepper in there. Now, depending on if you have kids or how hot you like it, and or how much you're making, depending on how much crushed red peppers. Me, and I'm okay with spice. I don't feel like having it tonight, so I only put a little bit. Not going to put that in there just yet. Not worried about losing the grease. This is 80-20 beef. So it's 80% lean, 20% fat. So there will be plenty of grease or fat in there. Now, I'm going to let that sit. Alright, so I'm going to cook this till I get the meat browned. Once I do that, I'm going to add some salt and pepper. And I'm going to add some tomato juice. Just a little bit. I'm not going to add it all because I want it to marinate in there and get all that flavor from the pepper flakes, the beef, the onions, the green peppers, the salt and pepper. Once I do that, I'm going to dump out my noodles, which I'm leaving in the hot water so they don't get cold. And I'm going to pour that into those noodles. And I'm going to pour the rest of the tomato juice on top of that, mix it together. So one thing you want to do when you have 80-20 in this and tomato juice, drain off the excess water. Because as you cook it, all that grease and everything, the meat cooking, it will lose fluid, but it'll all be in there and you'll have all that grease and stuff sitting on top. You want to get rid of that before you put tomato juice in it. I don't know why the recording keeps stopping on this camera. I need to call Canon and find out because it's stupid. I don't want it to stop in the middle of a video. So, what I've done is I've added tomato sauce to the ground beef and the green peppers and the onions. Not all of it, I still have more there. I'm going to add it to the pasta. Now, here's what everybody keeps asking me. How do you keep the bears from smelling it? Put it back on the fire. And then add water. Alright, so now I've added the beef, tomato juice, or a little bit of tomato juice, and onions and green peppers to the pasta. So I'm going to add the rest of the tomato juice. Yes, it's tomato juice. As it sits, it will thicken up. So, it's not something you got to worry about. Yeah, it's thin. Well, yeah, it is. But as it sits, it will thicken up. As it cools off, it'll thicken up. Yeah. Now it's salty enough. It's not too salty either. But could use some more red pepper flakes. But I will say this. I could eat that like that. That's all there is to it. That is my dad's spaghetti sauce and elbow macaroni. So there really isn't much going on now. I just got done eating. The remainder will go on the fire. I can't take it home. It can't sit out tonight. Wish it could, because I love it so much. But yeah, I'll put the remainder of the noodles and sauce on the fire and burn it up. Here in probably a little bit, I got to get a bigger fire going for it, or it'll put it out. So, ain't nothing going on but people shooting their guns over west of me, and then east of me there's a guy out there. He's shooting one every once in a while, but he's not like the guys from the west. Tell you what, west guys sound like Hatfields and McCoys just going nuts. That's okay. The hunter that came out here had a AR-15 223 5.56. He got about 30 feet from it, and then I realized he was there. He was walking through thick woods. Kind of thought it was a bear for a second. But his son wanted to shoot a coyote, and he had one. It was too far away. It was coming over this way. I didn't see it. So he went to the east, went down the ridge, walked the valley down there, and went back. Very nice guy. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's happened to me today. Chopped some wood, cut some wood down, cut some dead trees. Finally got rid of that big tree that was leaning. It's still leaning, but it's not going to fall on my tent. So yeah, that's down. I got some firewood I got to stack up before I leave. I'll probably stack that up tonight. That way I don't have to do it tomorrow. And I can just throw my tarp over top of it, since I got 2 tarps I got one here and then one at the other place in Spotsylvania that I use to cover my wood when I'm not there. So I'll stack that wood up tonight before it gets dark. And then when I leave out here tomorrow, I'll take the tarp and throw it over top of it. So, yeah. Now, I'm just going to sit here for a minute. Listen to the fire. Listen to the gunshots. This is what it's about right here. Just relax. Biggest thing I got to worry about is coyotes or bears. And I'm really not worried about them. I'm going to try and add. The video I got of that fox wasn't a very good one. I'm going to look at it when I get home, get it on my computer. See if I can't see him in the video somewhere. Because it's a really short, probably 6 or 7 second video. Before I had to shoot. So, and then the camera just started shaking. Because I'm trying to move and put the camera down, and I can't do it with my phone. It was my phone. It wasn't shaking, it was just moving around, and it was aimed towards the ground so I could shoot at it. And have time to hold it up and say, wow, there's that fox. So, I'm going to look at it, see what I can do, see if I can find the fox in it. If I can, I'll try and point it out in the video. But it's a really quick video, it's like 6 or 7 seconds. Well, we'll see. I still gotta edit the one from 2 weekends ago, I think. Excuse me, the 12th, I think was what it was. Still gotta edit that one. That was one that I could have swore it was a coyote walking up on me. But it wasn't, it was something else. You'll see it in the video. It's pretty neat. You hear those consistent shots. That's what it's been like for, off and on all day. They have had to go on through $500 worth of ammunition already. If not more. My brother was talking to me about, oh, we ain't got to hunt. I know you don't like hunting. No, it's not that I don't like hunting. I've just talked to both of the owners here and in Spotsylvania, and I told them I will not shoot anything unless I absolutely have to. That fox, perfect example. He was beelining right for me. So, I am not playing with a fox the size of a German Shepherd. But yes, I will hunt. If I had my own property, I would hunt. I would shoot squirrels, cook them on the fire. But I've told both of the owners here in Spotsylvania that I will not shoot any animal. Now, Spotsylvania, property in Spotsylvania. I got big plans for that one. They have 5 acres, and they're going to take down, I want to say 2 acres of land. So the woods on 2 acres of land will be gone. And I've talked to them, and they said that I could do whatever I wanted out there. when it comes to the trees, the woods, anything like that, and where I camp, everything. So I'm going to get a portable sawmill that goes on my chainsaw, and I'm going to cut 4x4s hopefully, and some 1x6s, and put in a makeshift foundation and build a cabin 10 by 10 by 8, which should be legal in Spotsylvania without a permit. Still have to look that up. I have to look that up tomorrow when I get home. I have to make sure. But so they've given me permission to cut down trees, live or dead, because if I don't, they're going to anyways. So I can go out there and choose which trees I want before they cut them down and get rid of them. So yeah, I look forward to doing that. That will be. I'm gonna try and make a series. I don't know how to do a series thing. I barely know how to do this YouTube thing. Make my videos, but I barely know how to do the YouTube thing. Make sure this thing ain't shut off. But we're gonna shut it off anyways. So yeah, I barely know how to do videos. My videos I don't think are interesting. I do it for myself, just relax, gives me something to do out here while I'm out here in the woods doing nothing. Plus, my grandson likes to see me on TV. I don't know why he thinks I'm on TV. But then again, he is 5. So, here's to you, Jonathan. Keep watching me on TV. But, I'm going to do a series on the cabin. Hopefully, once I figure it out. I got to figure everything out. I already know it's going to be a 10 by 10 by 10 by 10 foot wide by 10 foot deep by 8 foot tall. So it'll have the shape of the old barns that go up and then go up again. So I can walk around in it at least. I don't have to walk the center line because I'm only 5 foot 10 inches, not 6 foot. So, but if I do it the old barn style, then I'll be good. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm not going to let the boards season and shrink and dry like they should, simply because once they do dry and shrink, then I'm going to fill the cracks in and the in between the boards in with concrete. So it's not going to be a permanent thing. It'll be there until it rots and falls apart. Won't be treated wood. But it will be hand cut and screwed together. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I got to figure that out. I don't know how to do series on YouTube. I can edit videos, not that well. I don't even think I make good videos. So yeah. I hate them big bees, man. They got bees out here the size of a freaking Volkswagen. Jonathan likes to watch me on TV. I'll keep doing it. So it just had a coyote come up that ridge, up that ridge and across out there, and I seen him go up over another ridge, and then I seen him cross down and around. So, gun's on the ground, so I don't have to yank it out just in case. But we'll see what he decides to do. I'm not dinner. I won't be dinner. That won't happen. I'm just going to sit here, relax, wait and see what he does. He may have just kept on going. but I don't know. So, yeah, we'll see. I just wanted to record that. That was crazy. I mean, the fox yesterday. Now a coyote. Yeah. Fun times, fun times. I guess it's getting to be that season. We'll see how winter goes too. Especially when all the leaves are down and I can see everything. Can't see much right now. And I'm not so old that I didn't see him go up over that ridge, that's for sure. Alright, I'll get back with you. I'll let you know what's going on. Morning, everybody. It's Sunday. I made the decision before I come out of here that I was staying until today. Well, it's raining, so I'm just sitting inside the comforts of my porch, my tent, having a cup of coffee. I have a couple snacks I can eat for breakfast, but as soon as it kind of lets up a little bit, yeah, I'm gonna pack up and head out. It's about 7:40 in the morning. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making the spaghetti. Cut down some trees, did some good things. So get ready for the cabin build at the other place. It's just a couple things I need to get, and I'll be ready to do that. So, yeah. All right, enjoy your day. I hope you all have a good week. Nothing like getting caught in a thunderstorm. Most of my stuff is packed. I'm gonna let this die down, start carrying my stuff out. All I gotta do is take down the cot, roll up the sleeping bag, and then take the tent down and carry some stuff up to my car. But I'm gonna let this die down a little bit. It's straight up poured. I think I've dumped about 3 gallons of water out of my, let's see if you can see this. I don't know if I can do this. Well, anyways, 3 gallons of water out of there, but that's okay. Not a big deal. My battery's at 4%, so I'm gonna keep this short. I will talk to y'all later. Like, share, and subscribe. So I climbed into the tent. That noise you hear is rain, it's not wind. It's raining so hard I got water running from the back of the tent to the front of the tent on the tarp underneath. The bottom of the tent is soaked. I just got in here because it's drier. Figured I'd sit in here and wait it out. See what happens. It's supposed to stop at 11. I don't know what time it is. But yeah. So this is my situation right now. Hey everybody. So as you can see, I finally made it out of the woods. The sun came out, if you can't tell. Super bright now. Been waiting since 8:30 to get out of them woods. finally quit raining. So, finally on my way home. But, first, stopping at Starbucks. So, well, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Sorry I didn't have a walkout video. It wasn't sunny when I was walking out. Still cloudy. Didn't get sunny until I actually got my last trip up to the truck, put everything on the ground, the sun came out. I was like, huh? Really? So, yeah, I didn't get my walkout video. That's okay, no big deal. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. You don't have to. It's not a big deal. But yeah, y'all have a great week.